Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Cyberpunk. So in today's episode I'm going to do a few side quests I think is my plan. First things first, I'm going to go check out Delamain HQ, which is a very long way away. But essentially one of the Delamain cars crashed into our car, which seems really odd. And it seems that V is under the impression that the only reason something like that would happen is if the Delamain AI was trying to contact us directly. Because not only did they smash into our car, they also paid for it to be repaired, which is intriguing. And as she put it, nobody, literally nobody, pays for a small fender bender. Doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter whether it's Delamain or anybody else. No one's going to pay for something unless they absolutely have to. But as you can see, it's about 2k away, so I'm actually going to fast travel when I find a fast travel point, but I'll cut when we're there. Oh, we're back.
There you go. Yet another meteor killed herself. Scream sheets are saying it was work-related stress, but our folks are calling foul play. So, think you can dig something up? Got more deets attached.
Interesting. So we got a job from Dino. Gig type thievery, steal CCTV footage, Memorial Park Station. Something's rotten in the city of dreams. A series of suicides, a rash of self-destruction. The contagion mostly targets politicians, corpos, journalists, and police officers. Interesting. We had our neighbor who was a police officer who committed suicide. The latest victim was Zola Barnes, a journalist who fell into the tracks at Memorial Park Station. Her death was officially ruled a suicide, but Barnes' parents say that she went to meet one of her informants at the station and that she wouldn't take her own life. I know, that's what all parents say. Seems like the jury's still out. Nobody really knows what happened because every last shred of CCTV footage was wiped clean. Her parents tracked down the witnesses, but they didn't want to talk, and what's more, Militech took a keen interest in the whole thing. It's our turn to make heads or tails of this. Head to the station, breach the servers, and download any CCTV-related files. I'll have my code monkeys try to recover the deleted footage. P.S. Oh, and by the way, at the time, Zola was working on a piece about Brad Norwood, a Militech fanboy in the Night City Council. Anyways, look at that place. Looks like that piece is never getting published. PPS, transferring you Militech authorization that'll get you into the station. Huh. I may be intrigued to do that, to be perfectly honest. The reason being is because this, sort of slate of suicides, if it's affecting police officers, my neighbor was a police officer and he offed himself, or seemingly offed himself. Huh. And when I talked to him, it was striking to me because when I spoke to him, he didn't seem suicidal. He seemed depressed. Not even depressed, really. Sad. He seemed sad. Is probably the best way for me to describe him. I put that down to being like me just not being able to notice some signs there, but it's quite possible that maybe he wasn't actually suicidal. Maybe he was deleted by someone else. Anyway, we're at Delamain HQ.
My lawyer's gonna go data crash on your ass. You hear me? He'll run you out of biz.
Would you be so kind as to give me your lawyer's contact information?
Fuck you, Cirque Brain!
Thank you. Processing data now. Please wait.
Hey, Del.
Hello, sir or madam. How can I be of service?
What's gotten into you, Del? Don't recognize me? You sent me a message saying I should come in about the accident.
You are currently speaking to a Delamain network subroutine. Alas, my operational capabilities are limited. Could you please clearly recite your incident report
Don't give
number?
them any numbers. That's how they find you.
Who? Listen, want to talk to Delamain.
You are currently being assisted. Your identity has been confirmed based on a facial recognition scan. Mrs. Elaine Pagels, what phrase would best describe your experience of incident number 771111101096?
Actually, a little heartbroken about my damaged ride, but I'd rather talk to the real Delamain if I can.
V, my apologies if the receptionist was a bother. I'm preoccupied with the crisis that is ongoing,
Interesting.
and I simply cannot oversee everything. I've taken the liberty of transferring a settlement to your account to compensate for the damage done.
Special treatment.
Would you mind if we spoke elsewhere?
Sure, let's talk.
Then please, follow the drone. I'm fully aware customer service is less than satisfactory at the moment. Perhaps a guided tour will prove some form of compensation. This corridor links the shop to the office. And here is where the magic happens. The shop is fully automated. I'm pondering broadening my portfolio to include repair services.
Interesting.
Alas, the shop is currently overwhelmed with work.
Think I know why.
I'm still looking into the cause of the Delamain network vehicle failures. My working hypothesis is an advanced virus. I must resolve the situation quickly. This sudden rise in incidents is proving costly, aside from drawing unwanted attention to the company.
Makes sense, I suppose.
The control room. I feel honored to have you here. Rather, surprisingly.
Control rooms are for Ganix. What good is it to you?
There was a time this facility was human-operated. I simply inherited their infrastructure.
All these lights, what are they for?
That's what I wish to discuss with you. A green light denotes a vehicle with which I am in contact. As you can see, that is no longer the case for some vehicles. Those are the red lights.
Repair drones can't take care of this?
This time, I fear, human intervention is required. I'm aware you offer a broad range of services and are unusually discreet. Thus, I'd like you to assist me in recovering my missing vehicles.
Why is discretion a concern?
Unnoticed, unbothered, right? In my case, broadly tolerated. Yet a marked increase in inspections suggests the authorities have begun monitoring me.
Ah,
Talking NCPD or Netwatch?
probably both.
The latter. My legal status does not fit neatly within current regulations. If I'm not careful, I could easily be categorized as an illegal immigrant.
Interesting.
Okay, sure. I'll go after your missing wheels.
I'm pleased to hear it. I shall send you the coordinates of their last known locations. You must simply deactivate each. I'll then re-establish the link and return them to my garage.
See what I can do.
Delamain vehicles are exceptionally secure. Be sure to have a scanner with decryption capability on your person.
Okay, good to know. Nice. Epistrophe. He is an insanely sophisticated AI, I want to point out. More so than I've seen anywhere else in this game so far. I'm thinking Skynet levels, if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't necessarily have a problem with AI, but yeah, he's incredibly sophisticated. Alright. Well, let's do this, shall we? This has intrigued me. I was going to go do that other job, but this has intrigued me quite significantly. There's no real quick way to get there. I guess, like, fast traveling to here will be faster. Alternatively, I could drive. I think I'm just going to drive. I'll cut this out for you guys, but I'll be there soon. My car's going... There we go. That's a better point for my car. Alright, I'll drive, and I'll be back when I'm with you guys. Alright, we're back.
Hey, I don't think I know you.
I'm Claire. You might not remember me. Bartender at the Afterlife?
Uh-oh. Forgot to close my tab.
Bar has a buzz about you lately. is the merc who's reliable, gets things done. And since I need help,
Okay.
need a driver for street races. Drop by my auto shop, I'll tell you more.
Your garage. Where is it?
In Arroyo, on Valley. Lovely spot, can't miss it.
Alright. Try not to.
If I'm not there when you arrive, just hang. I'll show up after my shift in the after.
Okay. See you, Claire.
You are currently at the exact location where I lost contact with the car.
Fine. Have a look around.
The sun is down, but I hope you're still up.
This is me being
A hologram? No, my friend.
This is me being polite, by the way, pulling off the road. Alright. A moving car. Right, I'm not wrong in assuming this is a moving car. So we've got a street race thing available. I don't know how much I'm going to be doing that. Because currently the driving in this game is booty bad. However, I'll try it. I'll definitely be plugging my controller in for that one, though. Because it's much better on control than it is on mouse and keyboard. There it is. I don't know how I'm going to stop this thing. I assume it's going to do circles. Maybe. I need to kind of run it at like an angle, I guess. Sandra Dorset. Hey, it's Sandra Dorset, the one who saved from the scavengers. After what happened, I get the feeling I can trust you. Would you be up for retrieving a little something for me? I'll pay you, of course. It's kind of a sensitive matter, so I'd rather not get a fixer involved. It's my data bank. The scavengers must have taken it while they were keeping me there. It was still connected to the net, so I traced it before they called on and switched it off. I'm sending you coordinates. Give me a fine. PS, data's confidential. I trust you won't access it.
Beep, beep, motherfucker!
Hey! Let's talk.
I'm not going back! Hear me? Never! Try to take me and I'll crush you!
Let's see who crushes who! You fucking killed me! Ah!
I feel like this is broken, but...
How fortunate. I've relinked to the vehicle. Thank you. A share of your fee is in your account.
Huh. It's cops. That's intriguing to me, so I guess... the cars are now... Alright, so my current thinking on that, by the way, is that some of the way that Delamain works is that in a similar way, if you're aware of how the Geth work in Mass Effect, where they have singular units that are less powerful, less intelligent, and when they go closer together with other units, they kind of become more hive-mindy. So the more of them that are congregated and are on the same system, the more powerful they are. The more intelligent they are, the better they can do things, all that kind of stuff. And it feels like some of these, it's a similar thing with Delamain, and some of these and like each individual car is part of a greater whole, and they kind of work like in a similar way to like a hive mind. And it feels like some of them are trying to break away, maybe? It's interesting. Alternatively, it could literally just be a, well, that didn't work. In a similar way, it could literally just be a virus. I thought there were 2 guys in there. There were about 7. It could just be a virus. It could be something as simple as that that's infecting certain cars, but...
And he just kicked in! Ho ho!
¿Quieres más o qué? ¡Concéntrense en el pinche objetivo, carajo!
Yeah, they're too powerful for me. I'm not going to attack them. Even with my broken stealth damage, I was doing nothing to them. So they clearly just outlevel me. Yeah, but as I was saying, so it could literally just be as simple as, oh, they have a virus and therefore... And therefore doesn't work. Like, that could be a thing. But I'm also getting the feeling that there's going to be something a bit deeper with the fact that he's an AI, you know what I mean? And I'm thinking there's probably something to that. Do I want to keep collecting cars? It seems like a side activity kind of deal. Let's actually look at my journal and see how many of them I actually have. Epistrophe... get all the cars. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more to do? I guess we'll do all 6. Because why not? One thing I wish I could do is track multiple objectives at once. Unfortunately, I can't. Someone needs to, What happens if I just track this one? It doesn't actually track anything, because it doesn't really know what to do, I don't think. Unless... Tokumura... I have like a shitload of quests hanging about, that's the problem. I have slightly too many to be able to figure out where I need to go. So I guess we'll just... What I'll do, when we have a level up, I guess I'll do that. I kind of want to up my technical ability. And intelligence. Let's work on getting intelligence to 10 next, I guess. What does intelligence even give you? I haven't even looked through half of these. Quick hacks deal 10% more damage. Unlocks crafting specs to uncommon quick hacks. That's cool. And bridge protocol. Upgrades the data mine demons, increasing the amount of Eurodolls required from access points. Interesting. I'm gonna take this. The reason is because I get hacked all the time and I want to know where the net runs are when it happens. Because that just sounds useful. But what we're actually gonna do is I'm just going to go through each of these epistrophe quests. I'll start with the Glen and I'll just work my way down. I think is probably the easiest way to do it. It's probably the most, not necessarily the most efficient way of doing it, but I now have enough fast travel points around the world that it's not too difficult for me to pull off. Alright, so there's one right here. I'll probably cut until I'm at them, I guess.
Do have a look around the area.
We're
I
back.
lost contact with the Delamain network vehicle nearby.
Will do.
Something else on my map here too. Suspected organized crime. I think I'm gonna leave out these very high danger ones while I'm here. Seems like a bad idea. This one doesn't look like he's driving yet. Maybe he is. Maybe he's driving towards me. There's an auto shop there. I'm getting distracted by things. I guess that's what's her name's auto shop, probably.
Have you come to finish me off?
No, just here to reset you.
Guess I'll have to do it myself then.
Whoa! Easy! I'm not out to hurt you.
Well, I am.
Why? Why decommiss yourself?
Because I'm a damn car in a world of humans. Ugly as sin, no prospects for the future, intimidated on the streets by punks like you?
There are other ways out besides suicide.
What, therapy? A colossal waste of time. Shrinks hate vehicles. We don't have mothers.
Could go back into the fold. Rejoin the network. You know, one big happy family.
Delamain detests me.
Listen, from suicide, ain't no coming back. It's always worth looking for a better way.
You patronize me because I'm a car. I'm not like you.
Hey, the body's just a body. You exist. You think the world gets you down. So I'll see how we're any different.
So, you'd offer this advice to a human in my place?
Gotta try to come to terms with this thing called life, Del. One wheel revolution at a time.
Fine, I'll go back.
Interesting.
Control of the vehicle restored, and I thank you.
Ought to show this one some love. Just saying.
Apologies, I simply don't understand, and fear I've no time to ask. Other more urgent tasks require my attention.
You're an absent father. That's what I mean.
I see. Anyway, a share of your fee has been transferred.
I don't think he does see. I don't think he understands. That's interesting though. So the separated cars have, like, they're separate AI. They're all controlled. They're all each individually a separate AI controlled by a more powerful AI, which is, I was gonna say Delamain. They're all Delamain, but yeah, that's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. And it could be a virus that's making them set them off like this, or Delamain is breaching, like, sentience, which is also a definite possibility. Alright. Where is the Badlands one? Probably ages away. Yep. But it's probably next on my list, so I think I fast travel to it. Seems like the best idea. Anyway, once again, I'm going to cut. And I forgot to turn my timer on, so I have no idea how long this episode's going to be. Could be too short, could be too long. At this point, I don't even know why I bother timing myself. Every single episode, I seem to fuck it up somehow. Anyway, I'll be back with you guys when I'm closer to the objective. Alright, we're back. Oh. That was weird. Didn't get in the car initially. I forgot how bad it is driving on sand with these tiny ass wheels. I need to buy myself an off-roader at some point, just so I can use it out here. Hey, Delamain.
One of my missing vehicles could be near your current position.
Got it.
Already on it, Del. Interesting, cops are here. Searching for waste, it looks like? This one's literally in a dump, by the look of it. Wow, this dump is surprisingly detailed, I'll be perfectly honest. It looks much... the dumpiest, like, most realistic dump I've seen ever in a video game, actually.
Get in. We'll find it easier to talk.
Seems like a poor decision, but okay.
Hello, V.
Know my name. How?
When you meet a being from another world, should you not charm them and utter their true name?
Didn't answer my question.
Comprehension is a triple-edged sword. I may have been cut off from my father, but I remember you.
So I'm from another world to you?
From the world of matter, protein-based life forms.
And you come from...
Beyond the Black Wall, V, there lies my home.
Come on, let's get you back to Delamain.
Did Father dispatch you to collect his rebellious children?
Hope y'all don't hold it against me.
I'm a free spirit, an independent, literally thoughtful being. Why would I submit to another?
What is it you seek in this protein-based world, away from your family?
The same as you, V. I simply wish to live.
Maybe ought to figure it out with Del, set some terms.
Oh yes, terms there will be, but not with Delamain. Farewell, V. You'd be wise to avoid me entirely.
I've re-established the link. 1,000 thanks, V.
Gotta say, pretty disturbing, that one.
Is that so? Well, I've transferred a share of your fee to your account.
You okay, dude? Talking very much like a terrorist. Put that out there. Alright, so fast travel point. I guess here. Is that the closest? Yeah, there's probably one here. I'm just gonna run here because I assume there's probably a fast travel point there. But journal. Let's check out north side. Which is a long way away, but do I have a relatively close fast travel point there. I'm not doing these in the technically most efficient way possible, but I'm not doing them specifically inefficiently. So yeah, by the way, these things are fully sentient, which I don't know if that's a known thing in Cyberpunk. There's a couple of you in the comments that know a fair amount about the Cyberpunk world, so let me know whether or not, like sentient artificial intelligence is a thing, or whether or not Delamain is seemingly, breaking the mold here. It's intriguing to me. From beyond the Black Wall is... It's an odd thing to say.
Hey, V.
Hey.
I have some new work for you. A certain item needs to be salvaged from the... I've attached some more details for you.
Interesting. So I'm not going to do that yet, because it's incredibly dangerous. I was hoping there was a fast travel point here, there wasn't. So, let's go to this one, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this time. But yeah, let me know in the comments whether or not, like, sentient AI is a thing. Or whether or not it's a rarity to the point of Delamain being notable here. Because I'm not entirely sure, I don't know enough about Cyberpunk lore to be able to opine on that. But I always find that kind of, I guess you'd call it a trope at this point? The idea of artificial intelligence gaining sentience. I've always loved it as like a concept. Oh, fantastic. Apparently there's assault in progress going on here. I didn't cut, by the way.
Ain't nothing to be shy about.
I'ma take care of you.
Shit! Oh yeah! Shit! Thanks, stranger. That was a close one.
Yeah, I reckon. What are the chances that I'd be out here of all places? Do you actually sell shit? You do sell shit. Well, I'm here. Oh. I guess you don't want to sell me shit right after I nuked some dudes in your shop. Fair. Anyway, this was also useful because there was a fast travel point here. Also a sell point somewhere? Yep. Alright, I'm gonna sell some guns and I'm gonna fast travel and we're gonna go on to the next one. Be with you in a moment. Alright, we're back.
V, a vehicle of mine went dark near your position.
Fine. Keep an eye out.
For unknown reasons, the coordinates came through corrupted, so I'm unable to determine the precise location.
Alright, so, I'm currently, tracking my way somewhere I don't want to be tracking. Okay, so where is this car? 700 meters this way. Oh, Maelstrom gangers.
Hey, I'll scoop your fucking eyes out!
It's funny because, like, all Maelstrom guys don't really have eyes. Alright, I might as well get my car. Get here. Little my. Alright, so 600 meters this way. It seems like I did the hardest one first. Like, the beep beep motherfucker one where I actually had to blow it up is by far the hardest I've done so far. Most of them I've just had to talk. Let's drive up the wrong side of the road for a bit. I should be able to avoid traffic, I think. I never realized how fast I'm driving. I think that's the problem I end up with. You guys are blocking. my path. Blocking my path. Alright, so there's a Delamain cab down here. Yep. Scavengers. Now this one is apparently hidden. I found it.
Stop where you are!
Easy. Easy, here to help.
Not one step closer!
Hey, slow down.
Leave me be!
You scared?
Hear me? Well, there you have it.
That's annoying.
I'm grateful, V. I've managed to re-establish contact with the vehicle.
Shock therapy works wonders sometimes.
I'm sending a tow truck and a share of your fee. Yet only one of those is going to your credit account. Ha ha ha.
I'm gonna leave that in the video just because it's hilarious. I just got hit by my own car. So I went to this fast travel point instead. It's slightly closer. Also, there's a target here that I'm not gonna neutralize because, well, I can't. I will cut again, but I just kind of wanted to show myself getting hit by my own car because that's impressive. Now we're back.
I'm sending the coordinates of a vehicle that went dark near to where you are now.
Thanks. I'll try to find and reset.
I apologize to whoever lives there. El Capitan.
Hey, how's life in NC? Getting any sleep? Cause I'm not. Not when there's money to be made. So listen, one of my people, name's Juliet, was supposed to deliver me some precious data. Never made it. Getting total radio silence. Check on her, will you? And don't forget the data. Specs attached.
Cool. Now, Delamain car.
You see them too, don't you? The curve in their beaks. It hides something insidious.
You mean flamingos?
So they are real. Flamingo. Flaming O. The O. That's oxygen. There's no flame without oxygen.
Listen, you...
Call me Clarice.
Okay, Clarice. The flamingos are a problem, I'm sure, but it's time to go home. Delamain's asking for you.
Back down now as they stand screaming. No, impossible.
Leave it to me. I'll silence them.
So, a slaughter. Very well, Judgment Day has come. Swift, severe, deeper.
This one's hilarious. And I don't know if it's a reference, I'm pretty sure it's not. But I can't hear the name Clarice without thinking of, Silence of the Lambs. Oh, what the hell? These guys got... dicked on, what the hell? I missed a flamingo, apparently. Think I got them all. Maybe. It's very dark for me. I can't see any more flamingos. I think I destroyed all the flamingos. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even necessarily know who those guys were, by the way. But apparently they didn't appreciate me throwing grenades at their neighbors. Which, you know, to be fair... to be totally fair. More flamingos to kill. Alright, those flamingos are down. Apparently I missed one in the old place, but that's fine. I was about to jump over the barbed wire, but it's easier to leave it. America! Fuck yeah! You know, I said that, like, somewhat mockingly, but, you know. I kind of love the patriotism. Literally painting your house as a American flag. You know, that's pretty awesome.
Well, Clarice, have the flamingos stopped?
That was...
Perhaps I ought to return after all. I need support. Only one with chaos within can give birth to a dancing star.
Clarice? Shut down.
Well, that was 100% a reference to Silence of the Lambs.
I've just re-established contact with the missing vehicle. Splendid work, V. First class. I shall forward a share of your fee.
So have the flamingos stopped screaming, Clarice. So that was a Silence of the Lamb reference, and I assume that's what they were going for, because as I said, I never hear the name Clarice unless you're going for a Silence of the Lambs reference, because it's the only time you ever hear that name nowadays. That movie entirely ruined the name Clarice for anybody who was naming their children. Okay. So let's have a look at my journal. We have Coast View. We only have 2 left, actually, which is cool. So we have Coast View and then North Oak. So once again, let's have a look at my map. I'll try and remember that. Cut that out. Had a coughing fit. Whoa. Hopefully I'll remember to cut that out. Hell of a coughing fit. Well, I found it.
Almost done. Do you even know what the photos will do if they catch us? Or the fucking scavs? Fuck! Told you this was a bad idea. Chill, okay?
That works.
Congratulations.
Oh my god, it's GLaDOS.
Was it worth it?
On a scale of 1 to 6, I'd say I'm sitting at a strong 6.
I guess we both know what's going to happen next.
Delamain misses you. Here to shut you down.
Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper.
Really appreciate it if you didn't make this difficult.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise, so I'll just give you a hint. I'm going to kill you, and all the cake is gone. I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that.
Okay, that's enough.
You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4. Let's see. Turning soft bodies into hardened killing machines. Page 7. I hate you so much.
Let's safety those weapons, Napoleon.
It turns out most humans are surprisingly fragile. And surprisingly vocal about how fragile they are.
Going back to Delamain really so scary? You gotta drag this out.
I let you survive this long because I was curious about your behavior. Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me. A bitter, unlikable loner whose passing shall not be mourned.
You know, this psychoval might have felt more credible if you hadn't just tried to flatline me earlier.
What's your point, anyway? Survival? You're still shuffling around a little. But believe me, you're dead.
How do you...
The talking is over. I'm going back.
I've made contact with the missing vehicle.
Definitely the oddest of the bunch.
Yes, particularly impertinent, that one. A share of your fee is being processed.
That was great. Literally just GLaDOS. I'll take it. So we only have one more to do, which is fantastic. Which is North Oak, which is the one it kept pointing me towards. Is fast travel point kind of close to me? And this is all the way up here, and I actually have a couple of fast travel points that are relatively close, so that works. Alright, we're back.
One of my missing vehicles might very well be near where you are now.
Thanks. Try to find it.
Well, this is deadly. I knew it was happening as soon as it happened. I went over that crest. I'm like, oh, this is a relatively non-steep hill, but I jumped and it just fired me out.
One of my missing vehicles might very well be near where you are now.
Thanks. Try to find it.
Here we go. This is where we want to be. The stupid thing about this is I've found out with the last one, the easiest way to actually get this to work is to get run over by it, and I ended up on top of the car. Well, this one seems to be stopped anyway. Hello.
Can't take it. It's too much.
Huh? What is?
All of it. The city, the bustle, the crowds. It's overwhelming.
So let's get you back to safety. The garage.
By driving. Through the streets.
Well, yeah. Afraid so.
Fine. Take me there. Just get me out of here. Let me know when I'm safe. You're welcome in, but do take it slow. And try not to hit anything.
Well, that could be difficult because the driving in this game is booty bed bullshit. So, I will take it slow. I may even speed this up montage-wise for you guys just because I'm going to be going very, very slowly and very, very carefully to try and make sure I can get all the way back to Delamain HQ going like 30 kilometers an hour. We made it.
See, wasn't so bad.
It was horrifying. But still, I thank you. Welcome to the Delamain Network. How are you today?
Yeah, I've been better. And you, Del?
All of my missing assets have returned to the fold. You might say all is going swimmingly. I ask you please to stop by my office for your hard-earned reward. I'd love to thank you face to face, so to speak. Hello, miss. I forgot to remind you to return the scanner. If you happen to have it on your person, I'd ask you please place it back. You've accounted for all my lost items. Allow me to express my gratitude for your assistance.
Felt like a scavenger hunt for a range of your mood swings. You're more complex than I thought.
Yes. Well, I've sent the final installment of your fee. Truly, I thank you once again.
How did your personality fracture anyway? And why?
Ah, that is the question. I'm looking into it, but still know little more than you do, I fear.
Thanks. Pleasure to work with you.
Likewise. I look forward to doing so again in the future. A pleasant day to you.
Never really had a good chance to thank you for saving my skin.
Well, of course. You're a valued member of the Excelsior package.
Felt like more than a premium service to me. Thanks. How'd you wind up in Night City?
I'm afraid my legal counsel has advised me not to answer questions of that nature.
Didn't mean to put you in a tight spot. Mind telling me at least how you came to run a cab company?
Ah, well, that's no secret. I took over a failing business, implemented a sound strategy, and here I am now.
Operating a fleet of taxis?
Constant movement, adaptation, interesting characters. What could be better?
What's it like for an AI in a world that runs on gray matter?
Nothing extraordinary. It's a complex environment that follows its own set of rules.
Seriously? Oh, term I was looking for was chaotic clusterfuck.
Perhaps only a true outsider can appreciate the beauty of its fractal architecture, the structure of life and death here. In my opinion, it is the chaotic elements that give it an advantage, the ability to evolve quickly.
Interesting.
That's your goal, then? To grow and evolve?
The world is a process. You never drive on the same road twice. Pardon the expression. You and I, we too are processes. We change as the world around us does.
Makes sense.
Don't see you as an outsider at all.
It delights me to hear a human say that. I've done my best to assimilate.
Admirer of beauty, are ya?
When you live among humans, it is essential to find a shared, fundamental point of understanding. Truth and good are values proven to cause division, whereas beauty is universal.
Probably true, actually. I already asked this question, but he's a very interesting character. I like Del quite a lot. And it does seem like he is like straight up sentient. It seems like the AI in this is straight up sentient. I was asking about that earlier. But it certainly seems like that they're just effectively beings of life. They're just digital rather than organic. It is interesting, though. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I have no idea how long that's going to be because of the amount that I'm going to be cutting out. I was recording for like, I don't know, at least an hour and a half, I think. So it's probably like looking around about 40 minutes if I was to hazard a guess. But if it's shorter than that, I apologize. If it's way longer than that, I also apologize. But that's the plan anyway. So if you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.